Hey YouTube, it's your boy TZO1021 coming at you for another video just for you. Listen, question. Have you ever wondered what is your path in life? When I say your path in life, I mean like what do you put on here on earth for? Like how do you know what is your path, which direction to go, etc.? How do you go about all of that? Well, I've been looking and I've been thinking and I've been wondering. For me, I work in the medical field and I come across a variety of people, and I am very privileged to be able to help quite a number of people. And I look at that and I say, you know what? I'm very happy for that. And it have led me to believe that ever since I was a little boy, I always wanted to be helpful. And I wondered, like, why did I want to be helpful? It goes beyond my training at home. At home, I was taught to be kind, courteous, thoughtful. And, at a certain point in time in life, you carry that on. You do carry that on. And I said to myself, you know what? I said, self, as I grow up, what do I want to become? When I was a kid, I wanted to be a bus driver because for me, that was one way of helping as many people as possible. You're taking them from here to there and getting them to where they'd like to go. And for me, as a kid, that was helping. But now I grow up and now I realize I guess a path has been chosen for me, or I've been directed in a path where I could be helpful by going into the medical profession. I work in the emergency room environment. Many times you have a lot of sick people that come in, and they're, if you've ever been to the ER as a patient, sometimes you can feel very, very alone. The doctor is racing through to tell you, okay, this is what we're going to do, and this is how it's going to work, and take this medication, and we're going to wait a few hours, and then I'll come back to you, and then you're left there to wait. And that is if you're fortunate enough to have the doctor to even say all of that to you. Sometimes it doesn't work that way. Sometimes things in the hospital setting is very impersonal. Some people are there just for the money, and some people are there to really help and to practice what they believe is their purpose. I believe my purpose is to help people. It makes me very happy to know I'm able to make a difference in a person's life, such as letting them know, hey, listen, we're waiting for your blood work to come back. It does take a certain amount of time, but in the meantime, is there anything I could do for you to make you comfortable? Offer a pillow, offer a blanket, maybe a juice, maybe a sandwich, something to make the stay a little bit more pleasant. And when people say, thank you very much, I see the relief on their face, I see the change in their body language. It makes me that much more happier to know I made a difference. So YouTube, I think I found my place in life. I'm a helper. I'm one of those people, I'm going to be a helper. So now you may ask yourself, whatever age you may be, well, I don't know what I am. I don't know how to get there. Maybe the economy took a bad swing for you, and now you're no longer in that arena to do what it is you like. Maybe you worked on Wall Street at one time, and now because Wall Street took a different turn, now you have to do things a little differently now. And you just have to figure out what you're going to do and where you're going to go. And that's just part of the whole experience. But is there a way to say, I don't know, how would you say? For me in the medical, I enjoy doing what I do, but now at the same time, I believe there's a time coming for me to move on from that. And I have to ask myself, what is the next stage now for myself? How do I move on and transition from being a helper in the medical field? And what would I transition to? I have a background in Wall Street. I enjoyed working on Wall Street. For me, it was a lot of fun. I felt I was helping in a way, working in the commodities, in the back office, as we used to call it back then. It's been a while. It's over 20 years since I've been on Wall Street, so I can't say I know exactly the new jargon. I was there when we were still using paper in the 90s. Wow, 93, 94, 95. And that's before I went into the medical field. But let's just say now, with me, I feel that my time may be coming to a close in the medical field, especially in interacting with people so closely, where working as a healthcare worker, when you're working directly with patients or people, you can become empathetic in the sense of taking on their energy. The person says, hey, I came in, I fell, I broke my ankle, and I have no way of getting home. I don't have insurance to pay for transportation to get home. And I didn't want to be brought to this hospital because I don't have that kind of money to get into a taxi, and there's no one at home with me to help me after I get home with my broken foot. That's a tough one. That's something that healthcare professionals we encounter quite often. Those type of people. And you just wonder to yourself, what's going to happen next? What if that was you? What if that was your loved one? What will you do? How do you go about it? And stuff like that. How does someone help? In that case, we get social work involved. A social worker can help us, help that patient get home. Financial services in the hospital, a financial rep will come and sign that person up for health care. Of course, it's going to take time to kick in. Don't kick in 1, 2, 3. But it might alleviate the pain of thinking what's next. Now, as far as the physical aspect of how they're going to care for themselves when they get home, this could be a person in their 40s caring for themselves. This could be a person in their 70s caring and living by themselves until this situation happened. And now they have a new situation. And the question is, what do they do? On an empathetic level, I may pull myself to say, I understand how you feel because I have a relative who faced the same or something similar. Or I can only imagine how difficult that must be. I wouldn't know what to do if that were me. And empathetically, you move in such a way to do everything possible to make sure that this person gets exactly what they need to make life a little more normal as possible. And again, not straying off the topic, but how do you know what you're here for? Maybe you work on Wall Street right now because it's where you make money, but you feel you want to open up a catering business. Maybe you want to cater to people with, pastries, with food or drinks. You want to open up a juice bar or something. So you may want to do that. I would say take your money that you have invested, 30 grand if you're able to pull it out. Find a nice spot. I would say a spot in a well-traveled area, near public transportation. Open up a spot there, and boom. Cater to those people. Coffee, hot chocolate, cold beverages, tea, different pastries of different kinds. And boom, there you go. Now you're doing something you really enjoy. Get to understand the business. Understand the supply and demand. How much is required of you financially on a monthly basis to keep your business open? Someone would say, oh my God, you left Wall Street. You're making 130,000 grand a year and you're going to go down to pastries? That's like maybe 50 grand a year, bro. Why are you going to do that? But you're doing what you love. I can't tell you how many nurses I know in the profession who left nursing. You're making 60 to 80 grand a year. 60 to 80 grand a year. And a lot of nurses and some doctors have left that profession to become caterers or to open up a store. Out here in New York, there's a franchise called Golden Crust. That was opened up by a man who was a nurse. He was a nurse right here in Brooklyn. And he decided one day he wanted to get into the beef patty making business. And that's what he did. And that's where his love is. There's another person, the cake man. I think he was a lawyer. He was a lawyer, but his passion was pastries. And out here in Brooklyn, he had a wonderful red velvet cake that people raved about for almost a decade. I believe he sold his business and went on elsewhere. I haven't followed to see what he did, but that's just an example. So YouTube, if you have a question, what is your existence? What does it mean for you to be here? Why are you here? Put down on paper 3 things. 3 things. 1, what am I good at? What am I good at? Maybe I'm very athletic. Maybe I like helping people. I'm a problem solver. Maybe social work might be the thing for you. If you're athletic, maybe you could be a personal trainer. 2, what do I love doing that I wouldn't mind doing every day? Something you do not mind doing that you would love to do every day. That would be the thing that you will want to do most. Do that. And 3, what's another thing? Hold on. Pardon me, YouTube. And number 3, what's the third thing? What would be the second thing, which is number 3, that I would be good at in conjunction with that one thing I'm good at. So for instance, I'm good at medical stuff. I love the medical profession. I have a passion for it. I love to help. Number 2, what would be my second passion? Also helping. I love health. Being a personal trainer. That would be my second thing. That would be my second love. But YouTube, most importantly, above anything I'm telling you right now, make sure not only that you love it, do it for the right reasons. You're not going to become a millionaire. Let me be honest with you. You're not going to become a millionaire overnight. You might have an idea where you can open up a franchise. For instance, a personal training thing. You might find a way to have more than 100 people, 100 clients. And you're going to have to hire maybe 2 or 3 other personal trainers to help you out. You may even need a facility. Your personal training skills may be so good, you may have to open up 2 facilities. You may even want to open up 3. And then the money will come from there. But do not let your sole objective be about making a lot of money right off the bat. Because God honest, I'm going to be honest with you, if you look at videos like maybe even from Warren Buffett, you're not going to become a millionaire overnight. You're not. But it doesn't hurt to try. But make sure you keep your goals realistic and in perspective. It's going to be one step at a time, one brick at a time. The world wasn't created in a day. Neither is a building created in a day. Your progress won't be done in a day either. And what's your expectations? I would say keep them at a nice low pace so you won't be disappointed and then discouragement comes in. So YouTube, that's what I think. That's my idea. Start off where you're at. Find out what it is you're good at. Write them down and then pursue it. Again, you may be the Wall Street guy. You're happy where you're at, but you feel there's something different you could be doing. It's not your passion to be on Wall Street. Maybe not be your passion to work as a construction worker or in medicine. Your passion may be to help people, to lose weight, open up a gym, provide pastries. I don't know, maybe a publication, something. Whatever it may be, follow your passion. Don't worry about the money. The money will come. It will definitely come. And you will definitely have different streams of income. You could be an EMT right now, and your second stream of income would be being a personal trainer. That would be a second stream of income. And who knows, the third stream of income could be being a social worker on the side. Have your degree, social work for 2 days a week. It would be like effortless money coming in. So YouTube, those are some ideas. I thank you very much for listening. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, TZO1021. Like this video and also share it. You might be able to help someone else. And through sharing, you might be able to start a discussion to find out what it is you would like to do. Who knows what it is you're doing now, but you feel there might be something greater. That could be your passion. That could actually be your calling. And then you can figure out what is your life purpose. YouTube, thank you so very much. Always a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you guys. TZO1021 signing off from Brooklyn, New York, out here in Prospect Park. Thank you, and may your journey be sweet as you find what it is you need to find in life. Peace.